So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea, and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. First and foremost, y'all, the live this morning was so great. We had such a good time. I have been on a high ever since, y'all. It was amazing hanging out with all of my blue spirits. If you did not see it live, you have to go and catch the replay, but you have to join the members to be able to see it. We talked about a lot of different things. It was awesome. So now let's get into some readings. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay, let us see. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what are the messages? Okay, we have the T. Dun dun dun. What's about to get exposed here? What or who is about to get exposed? Zaddy finna pop up on that from the rip. Okay, yeah, somebody is chasing, honey, and they don't mind. Okay, they said, you want to run, don't worry. You want to walk the other way, don't worry, child. Ooh, they've been watching you. They coming to get you, girl. Okay, we have knocked up. Be careful, be careful. They gonna come, they gonna see you, they gonna try to love you down, girl, and then next thing you know, okay, new addition to the family. This, yep, see, Netflix and chill. That's how, that'll do it. Okay, they want to have intimate time, Netflix and chill. They want to cuddle, all that other good jazz. Be careful. Okay, I feel like this should go this way. Zaddy finna pop up on you. They gonna pop up on you, try to put a baby in you. Not gonna resonate with everybody. Some people are like, baby, I'm over that, you know. This person may also have things going on with them financially, so you want to be mindful of that. You may have things going on financially, or you could finally be in a place in your life where you feel like your money is where you want it to be. It's not the time, you know, because babies are expensive. And if you like to take care of your children, child, you like to splurge, okay? That's something I know about. So if your money ain't where you want it to be, you like, this ain't the time. We need to wait, okay? But let us see. We have bet. Yeah, that's what it is. Somebody wants to have child or children with you and they want to do it now. I said somebody, like we don't know who it is. Divine masculine. They feel like you're the chosen one. Okay, they want to love on you in a very public way, no shame, you know, open book. I feel like this person is sending you lots of telepathic communication to let you know that they're thinking of you in this way. They love you, they want you, and boy do they want you. Okay, that's serious, right, y'all? All right, let us see. This person is plugged into everything that you're doing. For those of you who, like I said, their money could be funny, your money could be funny, I'm getting this person just gonna get a second or a third job. Like they're not gonna, oh, we're not gonna have a kid right now because the money not where it needs to be. No, they're just gonna do what they have to do because they really want to have this child with you, period. So real men do real things, you know. Real women do real things, you know. So if we gotta get more money, then we just gotta get more money. It is what it is. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? We have karmic. Okay, they could have been exiting stage left from a third-party relationship. Okay, yeah, sheesh. Okay, so here's the thing with that. Be mindful, okay? Because this person could have been exiting out of this situation, felt like you were trying to avoid them or run away from them, hence the chasing you down card. Person feels like you pull on their heartstrings and they're going to try to impregnate you. That way they have to deal with you or you have to deal with them, child. Just be mindful, because if that's not what you want, that's not cool. Okay, in no way, shape, form, or fashion is it okay to try to trap somebody, and guys do that too, so please don't think otherwise. I also get this energy here where they may want to have a child with you, but karmic is trying to trap them with a child. Okay, so this is just a lot going on here already, y'all. We have commitment. Yeah, they want more with you than just, oh, let's have a baby. It's not like that. Okay, I'm not picking up on that at all. That's what I was saying. This person loves you, they care about you, they want you in all the ways. And then you have a karmic that's like, oh yeah, we're gonna trap them. Okay, I feel like that's what's going on. For some of you, that could be a past tense situation. Person knew already you was the person they wanted to be with, you was the one they wanted to marry, you was the one they wanted to start a family with or continue a family with. Karmic said, oh yeah, entrapment. Okay, something like that. Yeah, denial. Okay, yep. And so now a lot of you are denying this person or choosing to not deal with this person because of karmic situation. I'm telling you, but that's not stopping them from wanting you the way they want you. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And you be like, that sound messy. It is. Yeah. We have unconditional, genuine, certain love. Okay, yeah, they love you no matter what. You love them no matter what. But like I said, person is currently available and they're going to come your way. But just be mindful of that, you know. Like, you know what comes to mind when I think of stuff like this? I think of Future. I think of people like Future who got like 99 baby moms. Okay, but we all know who they really want, and they can't have that person because that person is with somebody else now. But they did that to themselves, you know, that type of thing. But that didn't stop them from having 99 more kids, you know. So this is, you know, just be mindful, guys, for real. Yeah, history repeats itself. All right, the elders would say history repeats itself and there's nothing new under the sun. So these are things that have been done since literally the beginning of time. It's not going to stop now just because we don't like it. It's going to proceed. It's going to continue. So just be mindful. A lot of you feel like, you know, yeah, this is my divine masculine, but I'm discarding the situation because it's too messy. And I agree with you. You know, that's not something that I'm like, yeah, go ahead, do that thing. No. Okay. Archangel Michael is protecting you, preventing you from harm. This is harmful. It's harmful for not only you, the karmic, the children that are involved. It's just, you know, the masculine is just too much. And all that for what? Because you want somebody to deal with you? That's toxic. That is so toxic, y'all. Yeah, they love you. That's for sure. But that is toxic love, though. Okay? This divine masculine energy loves you unconditionally, doesn't want to let you go. So they're going to try to find a way to get you to be with them or deal with them so that y'all, you know, don't ever have to separate from each other's lives. Down sound toxic. Okay? Toxic is I don't know what. All right? They want to talk to you, get on the same page. They want to come together, reconciliation. It's all right here. So I feel like this person has come to the realization of just how deep their love for you goes. Or something like that. That's where they feel like they can't let you go. They keep seeing themselves having child with you. They keep seeing themselves being committed to you. Alrighty. So yeah, this person likes to watch you. They observe. They spy on your social media. Things like that. Could be earth sign person. Does not have to be. Just somebody that wants to be more dependable and reliable for you. But, you know, you invested time and energy into the connection and felt betrayed. So you fell back. Okay, yeah, twin or no twin. But this person definitely wants commitment with you. With the Hierophant. And this is something they're clear about. Ace of Swords and the Lovers. Seven of Wands. They're determined here. This person is determined to be with you. Determined to prove their point to you. Prove themselves to you. Is what I'm getting. Alright, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about investment. Like I said. The High Priestess. This is your inner knowing. Your intuition. All right, the Six of Pentacles. So, I feel like the challenge in y'all's relationship right now is how intuitive you are. Now, you would say, how is that a challenge? It's a challenge because this person is concerned that you know more than you let on. You know more than you say. You know more than they think you know. You know? Like, it's like, yes, you're intuitive. They know that. You know that. But they feel like you just know so much more than you say. And I feel like they're right. The High Priestess is sitting here reading a book, crossed her ankles, chilling. I always say she's drinking tea, but she don't even have nothing in her hand, child. Look like she just intrigued. Like, you know, hand on chin, like, with whatever she's reading. So, like, whatever information is coming through to you, you're very intrigued. Six of Pentacles about reciprocity. Being equally yoked. So you know this person wants to be around you. You know they want to be with you. Again, with those flies and gnats. Be mindful of that. Okay, people gossiping. Nine of Cups. Okay, Nine of Cups, heart's desires, wish fulfillment. You are that, and you know that. Eight of Cups, but you walked away from them due to, like I said, them being in a karmic situation. Or dealing with karmics. You wasn't doing it. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups being emotional detachment, withdrawal. Okay, go on a spiritual quest, going deeper within. Some of you could have started to doubt your intuition. Things like that happen when you're dealing with narcissists, though. So I'm not going to try to call your person a narcissist, but that's what's coming to spirit right now, to my spirit. You know, that some of you walked away from the person because you felt like it could have been a very one-sided relationship. You were investing and waiting. Nothing came through. Eight of Coins. And narcs also do that. Like, they'll, you know, want somebody so much and then have them, you know, pregnant with their child. And then all of a sudden they don't have interest in them no more. Okay, look it up. It's a real thing. Okay, so you just want to be mindful of all the things that you hear me saying right now. Eight of Pentacles being consistency. So I feel like you started going on a spiritual quest to work on yourself, and you're being consistent about it. You don't have time for distractions. Yes, Five of Wands. I can't make this up. You don't have time for distractions or outside interference. Granted, this is your twin, but it's still outside interference. They don't come with the right energy right now. We have the Queen of Wands and we have the Eight of Swords. Again, they're worried by how much you know. Like, you know they're attracted to you, but they feel like you know why, or you know how much, or you know what I mean? And they don't know the extent of it. They don't know if you can like read their brain or, you know, their mind. They don't know what's going on. And you like it that way. You like for this person to not know what you know, how much of it or how little. They think about you all the time. You're trapped in this person's head. They don't think about much else other than how attracted to you they are, how in love with you they feel. Page of Cups, reconciliation, apology, wanting to make amends. Okay, let's come back together. We have the King of Cups because I'm deeply in love with you, girl. And Five of Pentacles, a lot of you have, like I said, blocked this person out. Blocked them out because of karmic lesson that they needed to learn. But that's, I mean, it's only making them want you more. That's what I'm seeing here. The Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles, again, going back and forth. This person could have gone back and forth about who they wanted to be with. It's like, I want this with you, but I have this with them. You know, that's the energy. I want this with you, but I have this with them. In the very near future, somebody's speaking up here about what it is that they feel and the extent of it. The Two of Swords. You're impartial, Ten of Coins. And the reason you're impartial is because, again, you know this is your twin. But you also know that the way they want to move about certain things isn't it. And so you just don't move like that with them. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, they want to build with you. They want to be somebody you can trust. They want to have this Ten of Cups. Look at all this. The Four of Wands. I can't make this up. This is what they want to have with you. Okay. Ten of Pentacles is long-term stability and security. The King of Pentacles is, you know, we always say that's Zaddy. You got Zaddy right there. Because King of Pentacles is going to make sure everything is in its place. All the bills are paid. You know, you got whatever you need to. Whatever you may want as well. You know, if they don't have it, they're going to get it. We got the Ten of Cups. It's a happy family life. Okay, whatever your version of happily ever after is. Then the Four of Wands is twin flame union. Okay, with that 1111, it's your environment, as in your home. Wherever you spend most of your time at. Okay, your surroundings, your immediate surroundings. And it's also engagement and marriage. So, Four of Pentacles, that's why they want to hold on to you. They don't want to let this go. All right, let's go around this board one more time. Let's see, 1313 on the timestamp. Oh, let's see what the messages are. How you walked away or pulled away because this person was moving too slow. Okay, we have the Seven of Coins, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody that doesn't really express emotions too much. Okay, Five of Wands. And the two of you could have always been going back and forth. Like, you have an opinion on something, but their opinion is different. You have a feeling about something, but their feeling is different. Like, everything like that just kept clashing. It's like, oh gosh. You know, how are we going to get on one accord if everything, you know, you got to disagree with me on everything or something like that. Could also be, you know, the fact that the two of you want to come together, be together. That's what you're investing into the connection for. But outside interference continues to play the role of a block. Third parties and things like that. Somebody knowing. Yeah, somebody knows this person is attracted to you. Or somebody knows that you're this person's divine feminine. Page of Swords is observation, curiosity. Six of Wands is public recognition. Something being known by others, and the Empress is divine feminine. So you see, it's like somebody has observed, or it's been made clear that you're this person's divine feminine. It's evident. Seven of Swords here, and somebody doesn't like it. Somebody is jealous. I wonder who. Okay, we say somebody like we don't be knowing who these somebodies are. You have the High Priestess. Yeah, see, exactly. It's been known, it's been recognized that you're this person's divine feminine. Okay. So the reason your masculine is concerned with your intuition is how much do you really know? Do you know what karmic has been doing. Do you know what karmic has been saying? Do you know what's been going on over here? Yeah, the Tower. Because somebody's probably going through something. Somebody's probably going through something or about to go through something because of what they tried to do to feminine, or the energy they tried to send to you, or something like that. The Knight of Wands. All right, Six of Coins. Some of you don't even know. Like, you intuitively pick up on it, but you don't give it any energy. So whatever comes to them is because of whatever they were trying to do to you, but not because of you. Remember, we saw Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is protecting you. So in the event that somebody tries to throw something at you, what you think about to happen? You don't even have to do anything. You don't even have to lift a finger, beloved. Okay. Six of Coins. We have the Knight of Wands. So yeah, this person is like rushing in to contribute more energy, more love, more time, whatever, so that you don't feel like it's so one-sided, and so that the relationship doesn't end. I feel like this person has matured emotionally, spiritually, okay, maybe even physically for some of you, with this person over here with all these Mercers. All right. They feel like this is a destined connection. It's fate. It's meant to be. So they got to figure out a way to get from Karmicville. They got to try to leave Karmicville. We have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands. They're determined. They're determined to prove themselves to you. Okay. To show you that they're willing to put the work in. The Moon, divine feminine energy, mystery, secrets, things that are hidden come into light. Okay. So again, this person feels like, you know, you might keep your feelings and things to yourself at this time because of this. And the only way that they'll get those feelings and emotions out of you again, that intimacy, is if they show you that this is really what they want. Otherwise, you're not really paying it much mind. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So they're coming up with some sort of plan as to how they can get back to their love. Again, because they feel like this is a fated connection. They may really love your hugs. Okay, it's one thing that stands out here. You get very warm hugs. Yeah, Queen of Cups. They want you to open that heart back up. Because even though these other things may look good, you know, they don't feel good to them. You look and feel good to them. So that's not something they're trying to lose. Okay. Yeah. And you have your hand over your cup. You like, I'm still loving, but you're just not getting that from me right now. But they want that from you right now. Okay. Yeah. This Emperor wants to make a love offer. They want you to accept. They want you to open your heart back to them again. Open yourself back up for them again. In other ways too, because this person's trying to have a baby. We have the Ace of Cups. They feel like you're the one with their heart. Always have been. Always will be. Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring. We have the Hierophant here. Yeah, they definitely want to marry you. Three of Pentacles is about devotion and teamwork, being on the same page. And then the Wheel of Fortune. So they feel like it's destined for the two of you to be together. So again, they feel like their heart has always been yours and will always be yours. Okay. They ain't playing with you. But be mindful, again, because history repeats itself. So whatever happened before, probably going to happen again, unless you don't do the same exact thing. Like, you have to do something different, okay? Yeah, Four of Wands, you got to do something different. Because Seven of Swords, and I just saw the Ten of Swords, if I'm not mistaken. That ain't it. I saw it, though. Where'd you go? You trying to hide? So we have the Devil. I saw the Ten of Swords, but now it's hiding. It doesn't even matter. This karmic may be, you know, up to no good. There it is. So Spirit going to show us what we need to see when we need to see it. Okay? But yeah, this karmic may be trying to, you know, intervene, stop whatever y'all got going on. Cause confusion, cause illusion, make a block. Meanwhile, Spirit is like, shling, shling. What block? You know, so the only thing that'll prevent this from coming together is you or your person, not any outsiders. It's not up to them. It's up to y'all. Do you want to be with them? Do they want to be with you? Okay, it doesn't matter what nobody else is talking about. Who cares? Because we don't. We don't. Okay, Two of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is good news here. All right, Ace of Swords. All right, so this person wants to talk, because Eight of Wands and Ace of Swords is communication. And this is what they want to talk to you about. Page of Wands being a message. They want to talk to you about all of this. Spending intimate time together. You don't answer them, you keep blocking them out, or you keep being ice cold, guess what? Zaddy finna pop up on you. We already saw that. Okay, because they want to talk and they're worried. See? This is you, feminine. This is the masculine. This is the karmic, the karmic's baby. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? They could have tried to put this person in an entrapment, trying to swap what they feel like y'all was going to have. Okay, there's a lot of that going around. It's very extensive. Destiny swapping is not as easy as people think it is. And if you really don't have the skills or the credentials or the know-how, the awareness, etc., you can call it whatever we want to call it, but it all means the same thing. AKA, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't need to be doing it, because that's not something you want to play with. So again, people being worried and being concerned about what people are doing and what they're trying to do, there's a reason why they're concerned. Because you being sovereign, basically, or you having like, because God is sovereign, but you having like a certain connection to source, you being so divinely protected, they're worried because they're like, well, what's going to happen? What's going to happen to the karmic? What's going to happen to our, you know, child or children if they have them? But see, that's why you don't. And children are innocent. So let's just be clear on that. I don't think nothing gonna happen to the kids. But as far as the adults that wanted to be like dibbling and dabbling and stuff they didn't have no business dibbling and dabbling in, well, child, whatever happens, happens. Because ain't nobody telling them to be doing that. Period. And they can, I mean, out of fear, let's say a person is like, oh my God, feminine knows that I did that to them. Let me go ahead and do 100 more spells. Let me do 10 more spells. Okay, now that you're going to come back 100 times 100. Now that you're going to come back 10 times 10. Are you sure you want to keep going? Especially when a person has never done nothing to you. And that's why I tell you, the universe is always in favor of whoever is just. If you just make an assumption that somebody did something to you and so you do something back, no. No good. No good at all. You have to know for a fact. And if you don't know for a fact, then what are you doing? Hence why, feminine, you know what's going on, but you're not going to say nothing because you know you're going to overcome. 6 of Wands is overcoming the 5 of Wands. And this is you, Empress, High Priestess energy, divine feminine. So again, yeah, somebody is worried because they're like, well, what do you know? We say somebody, but we know who the somebody is. What do you know? How much do you know? Things like that. Yeah, somebody definitely did spell work. Okay. This masculine couldn't figure out what they wanted to do, honey. And because of it, spell work was done. Okay. To try to intervene, to try to stop this or whatever. But it did not stop the masculine from having the feelings for you that they have. So now ultimately, karmic is heartbroken. But, you know, it's really not nobody's fault but the karmic. Because you tried to do something you ain't had no business doing. Strength card. You know, like, let's think about this, ladies. Let's okay, let's talk about this. You with somebody, you find out this person really had feelings for somebody else. That's the person they want to be with. You basically like a placeholder. You gonna go and try to trap them with a child? Absolutely not. You're gonna be like, all right, bye, pew. Go ahead about your business. Be with who you want to be with. That's how I would handle the situation anyway. You know, why are you trying to do that? If somebody already showing you that they don't want you, they don't like you, they don't care that much, you think that going above and beyond and doing all this other stuff is gonna make them care? It's not. It's not. Now your feelings is hurt. And that all could have been avoided. Especially, again, if you're anything like me, which a lot of my soul family is. Anything like me and you're a girl's girl or a woman's woman, child, you don't want the next woman to be hurt. And you don't want to step on the next woman's toes. But when you're trying to hurt me, it's like, well, now all bets is off. So whatever, you know, whatever the spirit team does in return, they do. Because nobody told you to come like that, you know. Basically. So let us see. Let's get some dragons. Yeah, this person is coming towards you. They want to be with you. They want union. They feel like you have their heart. You're their heart's desires and wish fulfillment. You know, somebody tried to trap them because they know how they feel about you, but the person still feel like that about you. It didn't change, you know. So now what? Because we have Omega Dragon, which is divine feminine, and we have Alpha Dragon, which is divine masculine. The two of you are still going to come together. Yin and yang, you're still going to come together, because if it's meant to come together, that's what's going to happen. If it's written in divine will, that's what's going to happen. It don't matter who like it. Okay? That part is completely irrelevant. So, yeah. We have Green Dragon. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature. When we just talked about that earlier in our live. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. If your divine essence is you read in nature, you're in tune with nature, child, you reading everything. You see how they got the key right there? It don't get no more of the key than nature. That's what everything consists. Everything's made from nature. Everything comes from nature. Okay? You don't get no more in tune than that. We have Silver Lunar Dragon. Bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your causal chakra. Yeah. And a lot of you are on this energy like, the reason why you 8 of Cups and walked away from the situation is because, yes, that's your twin. Yes, you love them and all that. But notice it said unconditional love, meaning regardless of the condition, meaning regardless of the current situation or any other situation we may find ourselves in. Meaning, if you're with a third party or any other person, really wouldn't matter. It's not stopping the fact that I love you. I won't be with you because I respect myself, and I'm not going to be nobody's cold mashed potatoes, but I still love you. And I love them too, because here's the thing, right? When you are evolved feminine, you're able to look at things like this. Now you might say, I ain't that evolved, Blue, but I am. When you're an evolved feminine, you'll look at it and say, well, it must be something special about that person. You know what I mean? If you want to be with that person, so I'm gonna let you be with them. You know what I mean? Like, do your thing. And that makes it worse because you're not over here fighting over them. You're not clawing. You're not being negative and nasty and catty. For what? You're a divine feminine. So you should carry yourself as that. Okay? It's okay. It's all good, right? And this is, like I said, for those of you who are in separation. So dusky pink dragon from Andromeda, okay, prepares all your chakras to embody higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. I mean, how many signs can we get that y'all are twins? All right, deep blue dragon. Yeah, but how many signs can we get that you're definitely twins? You don't have to be with this person, though, if you don't want to or if it's too much. We talked about that also in our live earlier. Okay, so again, if you really want to see what that live was about, which by the way I was sweating bullets, literally, literally, okay. If you were here on the live and you enjoyed it, drop a heart in the comments because boy, I tell you, no lie, it was amazing. Now keep in mind that dropping a heart in the chat is one thing. Drop a heart in the comments, y'all, if you were here for that live and you got to see Blue really sweating, like for real. We can't even say I was glistening. No, I was sweating. It was something else. And I say sweating, look at her on fire. Okay. It says, enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. We had a great time. All right. Pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Okay. So if it's one thing for sure, two things for certain, feminine, you have wisdom. Okay. How many times did I mention wisdom? About 2 or 3 times. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, I'm sure it'll come out again. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. Absolutely. Didn't I say that earlier? It was time to expand. Rose pink dragon prepares your higher heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And then it was one more that I feel. Remember I was talking about the energy in my hands? Here we go. Sunshine yellow dragon helps you to help animals. Remember the butterfly, y'all? Serve animals, heal, respect, and understand them. Okay, so it's definitely a transformation about to take place. Definitely a rebirth here. All right, somebody's expanding. You're tapping into your divine feminine capabilities, your high priestess capabilities and energies. A lot of you are very intuitive, psychic, whatever you want to call it, honey. And you pick up on a lot of different things. Okay. You're also getting to this place now, some of you, where you realize just because you pick up on something doesn't mean you have to mention it. Okay, shout out to my big cousin, because years ago, when I first got into reading all the energies and trusting what I was feeling, I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. My cousin was like, girl, you be done exhausted yourself if you do that every time you notice something. So shout out to her, you know what I mean? Because just because we notice it doesn't mean we gotta mention it or give it any attention at all, okay? But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information as to how you can book personals with me can be found in the description box beneath this video, because I know a couple of you were asking. Peace and hair grease.